Hello, y'all. Today is Friday. What the world knows, excuse me. What the world knows is Christmas 2020 at 4:26 p.m. Excuse me. All this farting, burping, and yawning catching me off guard at the last second without warning and being involuntary. So I apologize. Um. Well, I know that I did two small videos earlier. I'm freezing cold, so can y'all hold on right quick? It's supposed to be 30 degrees tonight. Yeah, so, ooh, yeah, I'm so cold. But, um, so, I noticed that, mostly if you're not talking on the phone or texting, a lot of people be on their phone and usually connected with the internet most of the time. But if you're doing a task on your phone, um, you're usually connected to the internet. The same thing. Okay. And the same thing when you're on a computer. Uh, Most of the time, people are on the internet when they're on a computer as well. So, with me doing this video, and on a computer or the phone, I don't have to be on it, necessarily be on the internet. And I noticed that when you're on the internet and doing things, uh, say if I was connected to the internet and doing this video, the battery would drain faster than if I me doing this video without being on the internet, connected to Wi-Fi. So yeah, of course, after I'm done this video, I'm gotta connect in order to for the video to upload. So last night was I was scared again last night, feeling anxiety and feeling worried about you know last night I was feeling anxiety and feeling worried about you know January 4th, the court date. And I couldn't sleep last night and feeling extra nervous and stuff. And well, I'm so cold. So me feeling extra nervous and couldn't sleep, and just afraid of setups and stuff like that. I mean, anything associated with the law, the police. I'm definitely afraid. I know I shouldn't fear man. Um, I shouldn't be fearful of man and fearful of people, but I'm still, scared of people and stuff. But narcissistic abusers like to elevate themselves higher than God. And if you think about it, every court judge is a narcissistic abuser, and hard and mean, but that's funny how these so-called people in power or these rulers, world rulers, are actually sinners. I mean, some people think that Donald Trump is not a sinner, but everybody hated Donald Trump. Excuse me, my nose keeps itching. Uh, Everybody used to hate Donald Trump when Obama was president. Now that he's president, now everybody worships him, and he could do no wrong. Um, so I have a lot going on. Um, well, I don't want to say too much, but about this topic because I have another topic to talk about. But a certain person uh, texted me this morning and called me, but I didn't realize until later on. And I want to forgive her, and I feel like I do forgive her, despite what she's done. But at the same time, I just, you know, I just don't have, uh, I just feel like it's difficult. Like I feel scared to talk, but I want to reconcile and want to talk, but I'm scared to, um, try to talk again, and then, you know, it not work out. Um, but I want to forgive. I want to forgive. I mean, I feel like in my heart I do. Um, but I mean, I kind of feel like I don't know how to formulate my words to express how I feel. Um, now, I mean, because I know the Bible commands us to forgive, and I mean, or else, um, you know, we won't be forgiven. And every time I have an argument, you know, I'm always the first to seek forgiveness and try to apologize and make a truce. But I always I've grown up around grudgeful, unforgiving people, and I'm not the type of person who will keep a grudge. Especially if somebody came and apologized to me, but that's very rare because the narcissistic of people I've been around, abused by, have think they're too good to apologize or try to make a truce. And I've never been forgiven, or if I said sorry or apologize, you know, I have to hear, that's why nobody want to hear your sorries or nobody want to hear your apologies. But, I feel like I just don't know how to formulate my words to say the things that I need to say, especially in someone who's still in the world system and reject the truth. Um, it's like I'm still feeling fragile right now. Um, mentally and emotionally and spiritually fragile right now. Um, but that's all I'll say for now. I know I need to pray about this situation, and I know I need to pray about my anxieties about the court situation as well. Because, as I said, um, for the court thing, excuse me, the the assistant state attorney told me that I don't have to take any further action. So now they track me down and surprise me with this right here. They can take their vacations and stuff, but say if I was still selling, I mean, after I found out the truth, I no longer celebrate Christmas. But thank you, for keeping me, helping me, to stay safe and warm. But they'll choose, the holiday week or that same day and ruin your holiday. Or I mean, if I was to still celebrate it, you know, um, that's just like I remember being 7 years old in second grade, or was I 8 years old in third grade? And this whatever CPS worker came on Christmas interrogating us at the foster aunt Mickey's house, or the foster aunt Mickey's house on Christmas Day. But the lady came earlier this week, and now all of a sudden it's Christmas Day, and you know they're on vacation until January 4th. But I have to have this held over my head. Um, I have to have this held over my head and feeling anxiety until after that day is over. Because let me show y'all. Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all. Because I know y'all said it's hard to read the screen, so I'm gonna read it to y'all. So I asked online, and people gave responses that are rude responses that are not helpful. So I asked, why am I still required to go to court if I was told that no further action is required? Well, I'm homeless too, but I didn't want to say that online. So I said I got beat up by a homeless lady a couple of months ago. An assistant state attorney called me and asked me to tell her what happened, and she kept trying to convince me to continue with the charges when I was trying to drop them. She told me that no further action was needed, and because I felt like at first I felt like me wanting to try to be merciful, more like me trying to be merciful and forgiving. I just want to get her off my back, and I didn't know how badly injured I might have been, you know. Um, so then on Monday, an investigator who didn't even initially introduce herself hunted me down and found my exact hotel room. I wasn't trying to hide anyway, but I'm just saying they made it like as if I'm wondering like how the hell did you find me, So hunted me down and found my exact hotel room and gave me a subpoena for January 4th that said that if I don't call over the phone, then I'll have to go to jail for contempt of court. I don't know much about the law and I'm disabled. Please give me some advice and help me out. I'm losing sleep because of this. Well, of course, I couldn't say anything about gang stalking. That girl that beat me up was a perp. So somebody said, it doesn't matter if you want to pursue the case or not. The state has picked it up and are running with it. You have been served, so must go or be in contempt of court. Yeah, that's not really helping me or answering my question. When you go to, another person said, when you go to get a court order, you follow the order and can tell the story to your judge, including that you do not want to pursue the complaint. That does not mean AG has to drop the case. Well, I wonder what is AG. They could still pursue and compel you to testify because this is not about self-incrimination. Okay, so another person said the subpoena is an order from the court. You must obey it. There are many witness assistance organizations who will explain what is going to happen, answer any questions they can, and in many cases accompany you to court if need be. They are your friend and very good at it. The system is never your friend. I'm sure you can find one near you. I'd show them what you've received and ask them to explain. Here go the rude answers right here. You have been issued with the court subpoena. It is not a request, and it is an order from the court that you attend. That you're not answering my question. You responded, but you didn't directly answer my question. And then this idiot right here, I assume you reported the assault in the first instance. If so, you shouldn't be surprised that the matter is taking its normal course. It may be that the other party is denying the assault and the prosecution needs you as a witness. To my own situation, if you fail to attend the case, if you fail to attend, the case will be adjourned with associated rising costs. Just get over it and attend. This person may have a history of assaults, and the police want them to protect others. Just get a grip, get a taxi to and from, and claim expenses. Wow. So, like, I was told that, to leave out everything associated with the gang stalking aspect. Other professed targeted individuals have told me, when dealing with the police and the law, leave out gang stalking or else they'll haul you off. And plus, I've seen general advice saying that, leave out the gang stalker or else they'll haul you off to the mental hospital or something like that. So one thing I don't get is people want to hold me responsible for this, but then you think I'm too slow to drive a car. You think I'm too slow to do jury duty. You think I'm too slow to travel to the out of town. You think I'm too slow to go to the beach. You think I'm too slow to make my own decisions, but you hold me responsible for something like this. But some people, if you think I'm too mentally slow to pay my bills and get groceries, but then you hold me responsible for paying my own bills. Well, I don't need y'all. If I had my own place, I would say I don't need y'all. If I had my own place, because I have been independent for many years, And when I say I don't need y'all narcissistic abuser, narcissistic control freaks who try to shoot down my abilities and capabilities to do things. Excuse me, if you think that I'm not responsible enough, or you think I'm too mentally slow to raise a child, so at your own convenience, you want to determine whether or not I'm too mentally slow to do something, or whether or not I should be held liable or responsible for something. And I'm just disappointed. I didn't get like a clear or satisfactory response of why was I initially told that I don't have to take any further action. Because the lady sounded like she was trying to convince me to go ahead and, press charges. And then she told me I don't have any further action to take for at least a year, or that. And she asked me if I wanted to, have the girl in jail, for another year, at least another year or something like that. So she was in jail for something else earlier this year. I forgot what the crime was. It wasn't assault related, I don't think. But I think I heard that she got arrested for trespassing on public property. That's what the word on the streets in the homeless community said. And at that time, I was like, "What?" I thought she would have been too innocent to be a criminal. But wow, that taught me something different. Um, but I know how they'll try to say trespassing or whatever. Um, but I saw her around. Um, she would always be at the dirty downtown library and giving people some fake little art with beans on it and fake Jehovah's Witnesses messages. But why isn't the fake Jehovah's Witness called helping her? Um, but she never, like, by my sleep spot area, she never really walked over there. Never walked over there. So, you know, and just me trying to protect my belongings and protect my little spot and protect myself, you know, and because me feeling traumatized about how all my stuff got stolen, plus my OCD and everything, you know, and some people ask me, well, why didn't you use the pepper spray? It didn't even cross my mind to use the damn pepper spray. I don't know why, and everything happened so fast. Um, so wow. The topic I really wanted to talk about, that's how it always is. Um, so the length of this video could have been done on my phone, but I know how long it takes on the phone. So I'm gonna have to do a separate video of what I really wanted to talk about because it's a whole different topic, and it just wouldn't seem right, for me to mesh, uh, two different topics together. Even though I do have my certain open talks, but um, I didn't want this to be an open talk because I want that to be a separate video. So I'll see y'all in a couple of minutes. Bye, y'all.